I wonder how much I could lower my standards and still live with myself or still sleep well at night. Sometimes the proposals that I get sound a bit like this. From other people or from clients, sound a bit like this, What could I let go from my standards so that I could have a relationship with this person, be it a personal relationship or a business relationship? And here's my 2 cents on this. This is a scarcity mindset, because when you feel the need to lower your standards in order to have a relationship with somebody, then you have the impression that you are in a desperate state. You think that if you don't bag this one, there's no opportunity out there for you anymore. And this is a scarcity mindset. And it is your responsibility to uphold the standards that you want to be met at. It is not the other's responsibility. And in business as well as private, they will try to bring you to wherever place they are, value-wise, financially, whatever. And it takes a bit of courage and overcoming your fears and your limitations, mindset limitations, to say, thanks, but no thanks. I think there's something better. And remember that whenever you say no to something, you say yes to something else. Please remember this. A no is not the end of the world. It is the beginning of a beautiful relationship with somebody else, be it business or private. And whenever you feel there's something off and there are red flags and your intuition says, I'm not sure about it, I would say, as much as possible, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a no. Because you are freeing up valuable resources and time and energy to actually seek opportunity, grab it, and manifest it into the reality that you really want. This is a mindset of abundance. Knowing, and maybe you are misapplying persistence. Maybe you think that being persistent should be applied to situations in which there are so many red flags, you're ignoring your intuition, you're ignoring your gut feeling, and you're lowering your values and your standards, financial, personal, or otherwise. And you think, hey, if I don't persist, if I don't fight for what I want, then I won't get it. You have to choose wisely where you invest this very valuable ability of being persistent. Don't invest it in the wrong direction. If it's not a hell yeah, then it's a no. Get out of there. Triage. And in order to be able to make triage of the worthwhile relations and the ones that should be, tossed, it takes a bit of knowing your fears and knowing this mindset that you operate from, and go beyond these fears. And I've seen, surprisingly, you would think that this ability, would be transferable from the business to the personal relations. But no, there are excellent business people, women, men, who are killing it in the business sector. And they have this mindset of abundance when it comes to business opportunity and finances and making money. And yet in their private lives, they lower their standards and they settle because they have this fear of being isolated, of living alone, of not having anybody. They have a scarcity mindset that there isn't a good fitting lid for every pot. But in the business sector, a corresponding fear would be fear for survival, fear for financial annihilation. But the truth is that we're not exactly, most of us don't operate from this level of fear financially. Most of us have opportunity. There's ways to get a credit. There's ways to, there's financial means. It's not necessary to think in terms of fear of survival when it comes to business. But in the private life, it is a bit more tricky because the fear of being alone and abandoned are much, much deeper. Much, much deeper. Anyway, the point is, don't settle. Don't settle. Settling means a mindset of scarcity. And a mindset of abundance would tell you, if it's not this one, it's somebody else. Don't worry. Persistence means applying it to seeking opportunity. There's opportunity out there. Just go get it. Go find it. But don't busy yourself with pointless starts of relationships that you feel will lead nowhere. Save your energies, save your time, and invest wisely. Yes, it's good to be persistent, but in the right direction. That's my 2 cents for the day. So, if it's not a hell yeah, then it's a no. Have a nice evening, everybody.